shit and butter. Nah, she is done. Where the fuck is Ray's? Didn't she give me that shit? Wow, I see. What is this? Yo. Oh, it's her. It's easy.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
You're gonna say who done it again.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
I won't let that happen.
Now then.
We already know who did it.
Shut the fuck up, Hina. I'm tired of your shit. Over here speaking out like no one wants to hear your voice. You do not have a valid... Can you go, like, outside, play with your toys? I mean, you just don't have a brain capacity to handle what I know. If I told you all the intel that I know, that brain of yours would fucking pop like a balloon, and you'd start crying and weeping in the corner like you already do.
Was that?
Fucking kid. Was that? What the fuck?
It was Hero. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that
Hero? Suit. I mean, that's kind of weird, you know, concerning that's you. You're pushing that it's Hero objective real hard, just like you were pushing that it's a dude objective real hard. And you slipped your tongue so many times, I got a lick. Like, shit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
Looking on the lollipop, she already reached the Tootsie Roll.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time.
Bro,
I don't know anything about it.
Now. You couldn't even kill anyone. You cannot kill a soul, bro. It can be a toddler with a knife. You lose. Not even a knife. It could be a toddler with straight hands and you have a gun. You lose.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Murdering mouth? I know genocide bitch isn't talking. Put that tongue back in your throat. I'm not trying to see that shit.
Who are you calling a murderer?
Bro.
I am sorry to say, Hero, but we do have evidence.
And what evidence is that, Celeste?
Blueprints for the suit.
Oh, but that handwriting is so fucking mid. As I presented before in my previous case, this motherfucker's Hancock is amazing. Look at this handwriting. It's neat as fuck. This shit makes me cry, makes me weep inside, makes me feel I'm not accomplished in this world. But this shit's just basic hoe energy. Robo Justice. Have the arms done like this. Not a single period, none of that.
Parts we assume were used to build it.
Yeah, but why was it in his room?
And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Yeah, but the evidence is too fruitful. I mean, all that evidence stacked in his room. If he's going to kill two people, you think he's just gonna leave that shit in there and stuff himself in a fucking locker with a suit that can't even bend down to the waist and a latch he can't even take off?
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
Wearing the suit while committing a crime. Do you think I'm gonna let some dude in a Mechatron that can't even grab shit kill me?
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know, I don't know!
No, Hero's not the killer. He's not. Oh my god, this is like... What is this? What does this say? Alright, the message.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Conspiracy?
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Your Hero's message. Alright, yeah, that handwriting is like... trash.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are...
Boom.
No, what's wrong?
Those blue... No! I want to speak before you speak, bitch! Let me speak. Let Big Papa speak. I want to show the evidence, too. I want to fully evaluate the handwriting to a scale. So this... I've never seen something so great. This is AI-generated ass shit. Not even the creator of this game can do this shit. But this is trash. This is like, I'm writing an essay in 5 minutes. Not saying it's like bad, but compared to this is filth. This is a rat. This is Ratatouille, and this is bitch.
You really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this.
The game cop is amazing.
It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Why?
No.
Smart enough to think I'm trying to change my
He's big as fuck.
handwriting anyway.
And he has big ass hands.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Yes, so how about you shut up, Tina?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
That's what's up, Byakuya.
What?
Seems like you have a brain.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
The Robo-Justice suit doesn't even matter. Why are we talking about that? There's a
Is
latch
it
on
like
the back
Hiro
of it.
said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
No, Celestia's just lying, so you guys always thought it was in the suit.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit.
There was no suit to begin with. Hiro was the only suit.
Go ahead,
that's it.
Makoto. Tell them who it was.
No one?
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
No one.
I got it!
The Illuminati was like a
I
choice?
can't think of any. Obviously, he was
No
the one
one.
in that
The
particular
suit didn't even exist.
And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
Alright, Byakuya, quit trying to play
That
around,
doesn't
bro.
make any sense! You just said Hiro didn't do it!
Yo, he's playing with your shit, bro. Just don't even, like, feed into
It
it.
makes perfect sense.
You're being fodder.
Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's
Byakuya's
not
just
the
getting hard
culprit.
doing this.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah. You're gonna listen from Celeste, who got attacked like 2 times.
Now that's a bold
And Liz.
assumption!
Bold assumption. That's just like thinking with your brain. Maybe you should try it sometime.
And what reason do you
Maybe you
have
should
to
take your
make such a
tongue back in your
statement?
fucking mouth and
You
actually
do
like,
have a reason,
speak
yes.
like a normal person. Instead of that loud ass lisp.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
And that is,
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
Tina, shut up. You're a sheep. You're the sheep. No, you're even worse than a sheep. You're an ant.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation. His corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Oh my god, bro, you just love playing with my shit, don't you? You love playing with my shit, don't you?
I got it!
Obviously.
I got it!
Obviously.
They were
I'm
a dolly and a tarp, right?
him. With my chin. Bro was mad that I actually have a brain. Calm down.
So, let's see if I can
Don't
explain.
expect me to fumble. Don't get pissed off that you threw the shade to
Papa's
me.
body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Don't say disappeared, just say transported.
And when we
I
found
hate
it
you
for the
say that shit.
second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yep. So blood wouldn't spill out. Pretty smart.
It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room.
He was leaking like a motherfucker.
So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Yep, Celeste.
That
I already
way,
know it's her, right?
they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Yep.
Okay,
I
that
bet that
explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
No, I know it was. It's right there.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
And the tarp. The tarp is gone too.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, you did it, so you would know.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
How am I mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yep.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
It was in the equipment room.
Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
No, not possible.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Byakuya, can you shut up?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
You're gonna eat those words. Like, I can't wait to see you die. To the light to fade from your eyes. Yeah, you're gone.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Oh, really? 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 Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, okay. You're so right. Absolutely. Reloading. Underneath the tempo, might you see your ammo count? I don't remember, there really hasn't been a limit. Oh, wow. Cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark? Oh, dude, this is... It's one of these, isn't it? The dun, 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 dun. I'm ready, bro. I
You
just
had it
played
wrong.
Fortnite Festival.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. This should prove it.
It's over, Celeste. I'm just stronger. I'm better than you.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood
And the
stain.
track was in the equipment room. What do you got to say about that?
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Yes, it did.
The killer probably rolled the dolly through
No,
the blood on
nothing's
accident
probable about
as they
this.
wheeled the body
You
out of the
stand
room.
on business and say the killer definitely used
And
that
as the
shit.
blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository.
Yes, they did.
So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
What's wrong, Celeste? Taken aback? No, she doesn't, Makoto. Use your brain. I'll show you. I'll be your shepherd, my little sheep.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way.
Yeah,
Let's
whatever,
get back to
Byakuya.
the main subject.
Yeah, okay, let's get back to
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. 'Cause if it's not a killer robot, then
You take the word over Celeste 1,000 times over?
what kind of robot is it?
No robot. No one used it.
I'm not sure that really matters.
Yeah,
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
you can't bend up the waist.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
You have to bend up the waist to push it, and he can't. You have to bend over to move the truck. Makoto, use your fucking mind, dude! Holy shit, you literally have to bend at the waist. You
As
cannot
we
bend at the
know.
waist and use it. You literally cannot. What it said. And not even be able to see their feet or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees, yeah.
Taka was killed in the equipment room, and from there, the body was moved to the repository.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Yep.
then loaded it onto the dolly and
Yeah.
wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
You can bend over.
No,
and
it's
see
wrong.
it. Bend over? You can't bend over in that costume, bro. Go eat your donuts,
You're
donut
absolutely
man.
right that
Go
you
eat your
could
donuts.
push a
Go sit
dolly
down.
without a handle if you stoop down
Grown
low.
folks' business over here, and you are not grown.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Yeah, do you?
What do you mean?
You cannot bend at the waist.
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember? When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it'd be
So how
awfully
about you
hard
start
to push
thinking,
that dolly if you couldn't
And
bend
I
over.
start spitting these facts. And you can absorb them.
Well,
And know that
what's
you're an
to
idiot.
stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
You know how long that would take? Those little baby kicks? You could like fumble
When
your
you
entire
can't even
plan.
see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
You have to bend over for that too.
Isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
No, because it's a latch at the back and you can't open or put it on by yourself.
I got it!
I'm just
I don't
saying,
think
bro.
taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
There's a latch in the back. And you can't even reach behind. You can't even rotate your fucking arms.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
You're just getting this, Broly.
Then
You really are,
you
fool.
really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
No, Hina.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
Bro, look at him. He's got that size energy. Get a screenshot real quick.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Yeah. You get
Showing
caught
up in the
sometime
suit
like
was
that.
basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
100%.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit,
Robot
correct?
suit was not involved in this crime. That's just the point. The suspect.
No,
Point.
wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Of him carrying it? Yeah, I have. Because you're
You
not
all
shook.
got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Dragged away? Where do you see that? Tell me. Where do you see him getting dragged? I see the robot suit getting dragged, not him dragging him. How can you drag a 342-pounder?
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Picture's fake, bro. Well, it's not fake. You took a picture of your accomplice.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
Because he knew
So
it.
long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individuals inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Really?
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hina, please shut up.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a
done it?
verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
Why'd you say guys?
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line.
I'm thinking
If this
on
is
it,
what
like,
it takes, we have to
we'll die
do
like
it.
the rest of those guys.
Plus, maybe we'll get to
Guys.
find out where the heck
Didn't even know the
Kyoko
second
was when
body
everything
was
went
a dude.
down.
You didn't even know there's a second body.
All right then, let's take another look
But I
back
guess
at
you
what
did.
happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an
You had
hour
no injuries.
because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
You told me he got knocked out from that. And he filmed his big ass and getting dragged by that. Look at that angle and tell me what you see. I have the same
As
thing.
it turns out, it was Robo Justice.
He was unconscious hero.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Dude, he'd be squealing like a pig. Do not lie. He'd be squealing like a pig.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the
We
library.
hear his big ass.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office
No,
and
there's no
resumed
blood
our
on the
search
hammer.
for the...
Oh, you guys are pissing me off. You're really pissing me off. I know you're just like going through it, but you're wrong. Where's that one? What's the hammer he got hit with? Oh, it's not gonna show me that? Even though it's like a vital info? That's like a huge cell that they didn't put blood on the hammer? That proves he wasn't hit by it?
the suspect.
Whatever, bro.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
When
Lies.
Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor.
Which was a lie.
And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Yeah, that fake ass yell. Yeah. Yeah, rather intense scream for someone like you. So real. You look so panicked too. You never panic. Cannot manipulate. You're not the master liar. Other crimes were done better than this one. Byakuya interfering with the transgender crime, that did not stun me. Well, a little bit.
and
I
then...
didn't know all the information on that one. But this one, dang. It's so simple. When they try, it's easy. When they actually try to get away with it, it's so easy. When it's more of like an in-the-moment type shit, and someone, Byakuya straight up fucked it over. But when it's in the moment type shit, then it low-key gets quite difficult. But I already know it's not on this one, dude. She's just very stupid.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. While Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Uh-huh.
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead.
You're even blood on that hammer. He's not dead. He just like soaked blood in his shit. His glasses were dirtied. Then when we found his body up there, oh my god, his stomach is huge. I can't get over that. Holy shit. Like I said, beach whale. Beach whale, everyone. He's gonna blow. Yeah, his glasses were wiped off when he was up there. He moved by himself because no one's picking him up and dragging him up 3 fucking flights of stairs. Hell no.
And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
Bing, 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 bing.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor.
Hina went
to
to
let
the
the others
bathroom.
know what had happened.
Celeste said, get your shit together and go up there. He was like, alright, my queen. Okay, my queen. And she walked up to get Taka's body.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
So my proof, it still works. Cause she said, guys. She didn't know of the second body, we never told her. But she knew. Both their gender and their corpses' location. Cause he came right over here.
And that's when
rather
I told
strange.
you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office.
3 of us. But Celeste, she didn't move. Oh no, she did not budge. She was in the corner, in the shadow, in the darkness. And moved Taka's body while you 3.
But
were
right
dumbasses
after we
laying
left the
down there.
physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
And she sat there.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
And Celeste is nowhere to be found.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository,
But that door was locked.
which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Apparently she found all the crucial information.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Whoever told you Bro was a guy? What?
So,
Monokuma File 3, what is this about? The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. Wait, what? The victims with Hifumi and Taka was thought they were killed with a similar weapon. The same weapon or the similar? Hammer? I guess so.
regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
He did.
Or perhaps it was after?
Before.
We already know what order they were killed in.
Did
Taka came last
No.
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Why are you talking about
It's
the
true
hammers?
that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of
Are
Justice
you
Hammer
believing
4.
the murderer?
See?
It's you're believing the murderer? What does this file have to do with anything? Blow to a head is thought they were killed with a similar weapon.
So it's obvious
The
Taka
same
came
hammer?
after.
I'm confused. No, not one
So,
bit.
regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death...
I don't know. I'm gonna shoot at
So
that.
it's obvious
And I'm gonna
Taka
see if
came
I'm right.
after.
No, they were
I
not.
wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what Taka came.
What makes you say
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
Okay, so it isn't that. And I'm confused.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed.
Wow, what are you talking about? Why this out of everything? What info is so, like, great in this? What info is so grand? Looking for contradictions, huh?
Then Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after. So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in.
Isn't that if there's a contradiction, though?
Shoot!
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with
Justice
confused.
while
Did
Taka's
that.
death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after. So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the
Justice Hammer. No, that's wrong.
It doesn't make sense, because he wasn't even killed. He was hit with, like, 3 different hammers.
Hold on.
Apparently.
There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yep.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
And that is, you can hear us talking about Hangman's Gambit. What time? What? Fuck. Oh, damn. Okay then. Nobody believes me. What is he on about? What? Makoto?
Is this... I refuse to give up yet!
That is insane. Just randomly say Makoto. What do you mean, what time? What the fuck are you talking about? What? Can I not look at, you know, the fucking thing? I guess I can't. Ray... It's an eye. Wrist? Wrist? Wrist what? Is it another S? Is it a C? No. Wrist what? Not an A. Oh, wrist. Oh! I forgot about that shit. Yeah, his wristwatch was broken at a certain time. If only they let me see the fucking evidence, then maybe.
Now I
Yeah, his
understand.
wristwatch was fixed in a certain time when it was broken. He had 2 watches
I got
actually.
it.
Yeah, oh, that was just Taka's wristwatch. It was broken at a certain time, it was busted. Where is it? That broken wristwatch. Broken past 6 o'clock. They did not. I don't know why they don't let me see the
Look,
evidence while I'm in there.
It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
Thanks, by the way. Good. Would have fumbled there again.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
Yeah, he was dead.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Yep.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Why are you talking about the justice?
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Please shut up, Tina. Oh, that was the pig squeal. Yeah, I get it. So he screams and he's getting attacked, but now when he's being dragged away. Yeah, makes sense, bro.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
Oh, if you should have pointed at Kyoko.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office.
Pointed at
and
Kyoko.
that's where we found his body.
That'd be so silly.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
No.
If that's true, where's the tape?
Why are you bringing up a tape?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, shut up, bro.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Hina, you don't have, like, any place to
Anyway,
speak either.
we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office...
Maybe when he walked up the stairs?
Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room,
Why are you
correct?
lying, Celeste? You never went to that bathroom.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
No, you're a bias.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Why would you do that?
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
No one could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his
I thought
body
you were talking about
disappeared.
How he's big as hell, 342 pounds.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could
Looks
have
like
killed
any of us, you
Hifumi
mean you?
or moved
You did
either
it.
of their bodies.
Yeah, it's impossible for any of us to do it, but you did it.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Kiara was passed down the locker. I don't know what the fuck Kyoko was doing, but it wasn't her.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular,
How done it?
I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
He walked?
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
He got up and walked because he wasn't dead.
And according to what
completely
Celeste
fine.
said,
Literally impossible.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
Because he walked.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
For real.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
That's what I'm saying!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
By walking up the stairs by himself like he did?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Why is the music getting all fucking banging all of a sudden? I already knew this. Yeah, he walked.
The dead body moved on its own?
He was never dead in the first place. He dumped fucking blood on his hair. He even wiped his glasses, threw that handkerchief in the fucking trash, and walked up.
No! Not another... ghost!
Can you please shut up?
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is... we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was... alive?
Yeah, and you cried for him, which is insane.
Are you saying
cried for
Hifumi
him, but
wasn't
not Taka.
carried
That
out
is
of the
crazy.
nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Was he? You never checked his pulse. You never did any of that. You just saw the blood and said, "Oh, he's dead." What are you
Perhaps
doing?
he was simply playing dead.
Yeah,
That... it isn't possible.
it is. Celestia's getting all fucking stuttery. Catch your bitch ass. Yes. What are you talking about, Makazo? Yes. This is no matter of discussion. Yes. Alive as hell.
Are you saying...
What are you talking about? Scans.
that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's
I think
office,
so.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible.
How?
Hifumi was
Explain.
dead, without a doubt.
How?
And
You
you know
checked
that
pulse.
how?
Yeah, how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
And?
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Uh-huh.
And that
Interesting.
is why the announcement was made.
About 6 p.m.
Are we
6 a.m.
really so sure about that?
About 6 a.m.
Maybe
about
the
that.
announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Taka's body.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's there's a
I don't know.
chance...
I'm gonna shoot her
If
shit.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that, surely you heard the body discovery. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Damn it.
Shoot!
Oh, contradictions. That's what we're doing right now.
Are you
All right,
saying
man.
that when we first... there's a chance he was actually...
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body Hifumi's dead body, and that is why.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found
this
Hifumi
isn't
there's
it,
a
I don't know
chance
what
he
it
was...
is.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No!
Woo! Someone else's shit, bro. Someone else's shit. Because they
Was the
found
body
Taka's and
discovery
Hifumi's bodies
announcement that was
time,
made
time.
really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
You know, the announcement played perfectly when we discovered Taka. What are you talking about?
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
It's for Taka. He's been a body. He's been marinating.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Yeah. He's not lying.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
No. Monokuma wouldn't do
What
that
do you
shit.
say,
He lives for
Monokuma?
this.
Any comment?
Monokuma lives for this shit.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only brought broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
And there was 2 people that found Hifumi's body. But it wasn't a body.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
Can you think?
No, actually, that was plenty.
That was, yes, plenty. That was amazing right there. It would have went off if there was 3 people. There was only 2 of them. And Birdie was still alive anyway.
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
But he made the announcement we found Hifumi's body in the fucking room, didn't it?
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Yeah, in the fucking closet, broom closet, what the fuck that is.
Huh? Later on?
Oh my god.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Yeah. First time for the nurses in the country, and the second time was...
I got it!
Yes, that's
We
my
heard
fault.
it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Yep. My body has been discovered, yep.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
But plain dead.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
Kino, remember, you cried for him, and he's the accomplice in this crime.
And
You
that's
cried for
just
him.
part of it.
Hella hard.
There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
When he wiped his glasses and walked up them stairs, yeah.
Oh, I know!
Do you really?
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Yeah, please shut up, you don't know what I'm talking about.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Oh, really?
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
He wiped his glasses. Yeah, I already got it, bro. His glasses were white. Clean.
Well, here...
Let me look at that info one more time. 'Cause I know what I'm going to say, but just in case. Like, holy shit. Yes.
There's one thing we...
Yeah, you can sit here at the tea. She's caught.
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before
Say something
being
stupid,
moved
Celeste.
and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Yes, there was. Yes, there was.
No, that's
Yes,
wrong.
there was. He wiped his glasses clean, he even spit on them glasses, bro.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi and the nurse's office and the repository.
He wiped his glasses.
His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Yep.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
I'll fill you in real deep.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Really asking that?
I got it!
You can't handle this yourself?
It was a
You
glasses
really
cleaning
need
cloth
me?
featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles. From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
Nerds.
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
I know, bro. You'd use some, like, opium black cloth, I know.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is...
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
How?
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
It is him.
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
Walter was up back up there.
He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead,
He's an accomplice.
what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
You know, there's actual blood in the mini fridges. Get your shit together.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably...
Is that like a truth bullet of mine? That blood? Or no? Okay, it isn't. I got it. Wait, what is the notebook though? I'm confused about that. What is this one? Each student has a handbook. It is believed that no handbooks are involved in the carrying out of the okay.
He used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
I got it!
It was not him.
It could only have been Hifumi.
Really?
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office,
Possibly. I
he
thought
went to
Celeste
the
did that,
equipment room and took Taka's body.
No, never mind. Celeste did not do that. She just like walked behind him.
That
while he did
also explains how the door to the repository
it. She's
got
not
locked.
doing manual labor.
The door was locked?
Yeah.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking
I
for
checked
them,
that
right?
door. I saw it was locked. I thought it
So
was
me and
locked.
Sakura headed
There
to
was
the
locked,
repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
I'll check that door too. Locked as hell.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
Yep, Rooney.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
And Celeste.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Yep.
But that means he took part in the murders.
Yep, Rooney.
just can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe you cried for him.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Go ahead.
There's more?
Of course there's more. There's always more.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
The note in his pants? The note he stuffed in his pants and drawers? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, this is Kyotoko's. Meet us at 6 a.m. So they gave 2 notes. One to old fucking Bombacla and one over to oh, meet him in the equipment room. Oh, this is for Taka. They gave this to Taka especially because that's where he got folded at. Equipment room. Oh, I was just looking at that. I was just looking at it.
I got it!
I was literally just looking at that.
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Yep.
Hidden note?
In his pants, in his drawers.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his...
Hina, shut up.
pants?
Don't make it weird.
Yes, his pants.
Yep.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
Hero.
That's not the same?
Obviously not.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Got in touch.
I got it!
What? What are you talking
That's
about?
right! Taka!
Obviously.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Yep.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Oh.
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Yeah, what about it?
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
What are you talking about?
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
They were going on TikTok. They literally were. So how about you shut up? Put your tongue back in your mouth. What?
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
How?
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
His watch is broke.
The time doesn't matter!
Yes, it does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, that's wrong!
You gonna make her do the Can you shut up, please? You're ruining everything.
No,
I just proved it. First try. Yo, what's up, Niku?
What the hell are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
Yep.
You've already proven that using his wristwatch.
Yep.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Mm-hmm. At 6 a.m.
Which is where Taka was killed.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Yep.
Well, when you put it like that...
You should shut up, right?
Further objections!
Congrats! You did one actual
Someone
beneficial
used that
thing in
note
your
to
life.
trick Taka.
Shutting the fuck up.
Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster.
Yes,
Tell
Wes,
him
you really are.
I found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
To hide the evidence? What are you talking
Stuffed
about?
down his pants, no less!
Yeah, he's hiding the evidence. No one's
Most
leaving
likely,
his pants.
Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Hide some evidence.
He stole it?
I know, he did it.
Go
I mean,
ahead.
who's gonna dig down his
Show
pants? Not me. I did not do that shit. Prove that Hifumi stole the note from Taka. You mean the ripped paper?
I got it!
God damn, bro.
When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Gripping that for his life.
If I'm right about
But
this,
exactly cut
the
short.
sheet of paper this piece came from is...
Let's see.
I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Obviously.
Then Taka's scrap and
Stuffing it
Hifumi's
down his
note.
pants is wild, though.
They're from the
still
same
found
piece
it,
of
though.
paper.
You should have ate it.
Hifumi had the
He didn't
note
do
meant
that.
for
Shoulda ate
Taka,
it.
while Taka's
That was
corpse
perfect.
still grasped a
He
small
would've
piece
got
of
it.
that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
Yep, the stock is beefy.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Obviously.
Whoa.
No one can bury him.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
Yep.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
In fact, you should
no.
shut the fuck up, bro. Because that is the most moronic thing I've ever
When
heard
we
in my
found
life.
him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Yep.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the
I know
true
it is.
killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed
On the
not
list.
long
There's
after
only a list. I have a
transporting
list of
Taka's body.
suspects, and Celeste's name is written 10
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
I mean, Celeste was kind of
Wait.
dead.
But me and Sakura were together.
And Celeste is the one who found the
Stop trying
body.
to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Calm down.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
How Celeste found the bodies? Please say that.
And what might that be?
Please redeem yourself right here, right now.
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Okay.
The weapon?
Whatever,
Yeah.
bro.
Because, I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all.
Killed with the same hammer?
But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right?
Yeah, there was a washed hammer.
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
Alright, I don't know about that one, Chief. You were close. You were close. I did not expect that intelligence from you. But this is washed. This is a washed hammer.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
Not if they wash it, which they
I'm
did.
surprised. It seems there's some semblance
Literally
of a brain
what
knocking
I was
around that
saying.
skull of yours after all.
Hell
He can
yeah,
think.
it's packed in there good and tight.
Good.
He's right,
Good.
though. I don't understand it either.
That was the first time I
The
actually heard him
Monokuma
think.
file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers?
They were out and about.
Personally,
Obviously.
I haven't a clue.
Really? Because you did it.
So
I mean,
which hammer
just
was
saying,
used
like,
to
you're on
attack
the list.
Celeste?
You're sketchy
Number
as hell.
one or
You
number
did it,
two?
obviously.
Those were accounted for in other
You
rooms
manipulated
too.
the crowd, but not me.
And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
I'll tell you. Yeah. I'll tell you. I got it. Thank you, Miku. I'm doing this dang weapon thing all the way
What
through.
was used to kill Hifumi?
Spotless hammer.
Was it Justice Hammer 3?
No.
Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I don't even remember
whatever
the
it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
You tell me.
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
The hell are you talking about?
One thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers. And, that's about it.
Okay. What do you have to say, Microsoft? Yeah.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
What are these Justice Hammers you're talking about? I do not remember a single number.
Maybe.
So I'm looking back on the evidence I have right now. Spotless hammer. Hammers of all shapes and sizes with found in the
Justice Hammer 4.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
kind
whatever
of
it was,
off the mark.
there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
I don't know.
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
That wasn't that.
Shoot!
Yikes, they kind of got me on this one, too.
What was used? Was it maybe Justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody...
Sounds like a Justice Hammer! Check out murdergear.com!
Well, one thing, the murder weapon had to be one of the
No, that's wrong.
That kind of makes sense, I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe I fumbled like that. What he said actually correlated to what I
The
had.
murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
I can't believe I sold
But-
that. It doesn't matter.
Seriously? A different weapon?
Yeah, the hammer was washed.
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
I did not know that. I thought it was one of the hammers and they just washed the paint off, but I guess not.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers.
Right by
Big
paint.
ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
Can we get on to me framing Celeste?
Taka's body to the repository,
I can't wait.
where someone then used a hammer to kill
He was
him.
talking the most shit. I thought it was
Whoever
dogs.
did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Yep.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
Is it really?
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
But is it really? What is it now? Is it Hangman's Gambit? I'm cooked. I'm done. It's over for me. Okay. It's a contradiction, isn't it?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
Impossible. I wouldn't say all
That
that.
is how the rule was explained to us.
I wouldn't say all
But that
that.
only really applies if there's
impossible.
one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the
two
rules that
murders,
have
so
been
what
laid out
about it?
for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were 2 murders.
There were 2 murders. So I'm gonna shoot her with this 2 murders thing when she says impossible.
More than one, only the
Let's
one
see if
who
it's right or
actually,
not.
assuming the rule holds true.
Oh my god. I did it.
Since there were 2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
Yeah, because why would you kill 2 people for the shits and giggles when you only needed to kill one?
What do you mean?
If there'd only been 1 murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering.
But 2.
Naturally, if only 1 person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme.
And that is...
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you.
Yeah.
However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
Probably some with the computer or some shit.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
Yep.
A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplice,
for real,
they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just
definitely something
awful.
to do with the computer. If it isn't,
How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so?
Because those are the
I
only 2
can't
people.
help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of
But again, hard
accomplice
to the
seems
computer.
odd.
What makes the convince the 2 murders were the same main characteristic at the time. Say it.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
What do you mean numero uno? We're not playing Uno. What are you talking about? You need to carry out the actions and then some other things. Wow, it's a Wayne Power. Whoa, I have to select someone? What's going on? What's going on? It's you, obviously.
Here's my answer.
Oh, that was right? Yeah, I know it's Celeste.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Yep.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together
That's really
with
what I was thinking of
Hifumi.
too.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting
Celeste,
with
it
him,
literally is you. You are not getting out
that
of
I would
this.
go within 10 feet of that shit from
Oh, look.
brains, that lazy,
She's acting
worthless
up.
goddamn
She's in her
idiot!
feels. It's her. It's her, bro.
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Plenty of evidence, and there's plenty of times you slipped your tongue too.
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the 2 of you.
Yeah.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the 2 of you were working together.
Encountering the suspicious individual.
I got it!
She encountered him
The
twice.
behavior they had in
That says
common has to do with the
thousands.
suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
The adults are talking now. Byakuya, shut the fuck up, bro. The adults are talking now.
Sorry.
Makoto, no way you went out. No way you pussied out like that. I'm so sad that I play as you. You apologized to him?
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Can't believe you pussied out like that.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Yeah, obviously.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct?
First she tried to push that it was a dude. Then she tried to push it was Hiro.
Do you remember what Celeste said?
Yeah, I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. There was nothing.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen.
And we head down to the nurse's office because of what she also said.
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
she let out a blood-curdling scream.
Yeah.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
And she blocked them.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Then Bud got up. That's what he did. What was that? Sound like a pig getting butchered. Yeah, I know. Yo, let's go.
It was to get us to divide into two groups, so that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Yep, apparently.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Nah, because that is a huge brain moment right there. Yep, she said split into two groups.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
They are. Oh, actually were,
and
yeah.
Hifumi's dead as hell. That piercing cry of yours early on.
Never heard that in my life. Yeah, what the hell was that?
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
Possibly.
It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Yeah, who the fuck screams like, ha-ah? What was that?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending.
I don't like her either. That's why I'm trying to get her gone, her dead, her out. What other intel are you talking about? Oh, she said guys. We'll die like the rest of those guys. For some reason.
You were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
Yep.
I don't believe it. Everything.
I do.
The whole thing was one big act.
Yeah, you fell for it, Hina.
You were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom.
She was not there with you.
Then that was...
That was
She
what?
wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
I can't wait until Celeste is freaking the fuck out.
Celeste?
Start doing it.
I have
Do
no
it.
idea what you mean.
I'm ready for that tempo game. I'm ready for it.
Don't bother trying to deny it.
Yeah, do not.
You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
For real? Look at her twin tornadoes, bro. She's gone.
I didn't even catch it myself when you
She's
first
out.
said it, but looking back, I can say that one little
I've never been this
was
hyped
your
about killing
undoing.
someone since the Mondo.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's
Over
body
here calling me a
disappeared
dog. I
and
don't
we
think so.
returned to the nurse's
I'm not your
office.
pet. Gonna get the fuck out of here. Got those laces on your fucking arm. I can't wait. just like those guys. How'd you know they were dudes? How did you know that they were dudes and that there was a second body? How'd you know that? That's where I really got you right there.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Well, Muscle Brain, if you actually used it, you'd figure out why. That just proves it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I
Chinchilla.
were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
Shit, who was that? I honestly forgot. Aren't they dead as hell? In the grave? Alright. That's what I'm saying.
Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed.
He has to go.
So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office.
She straight up said, oh, go down to the nurse's office. She knew our exact location.
Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said
anything about Taka being dead. Yeah! Not a word, not a peep. And she said, those guys. Two bodies. You know, just two bodies and both of they're the same gender. How'd you know that?
Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yes, it was. And if you let me talk, Byakuya, if I was speaking, I would have cleared this entire courtroom in a matter of minutes. It'd have been done.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
Hero, you smoke pot like a motherfucker. You popped 5 perks while walking into this court. I don't want to hear you.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said?
Yeah, go ahead, Celeste.
If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Repeat it. Go ahead. Say it. Say it. Makoto, maybe you don't have a brain. Maybe. Oh my god. You make me mad. What about the file? This is another contradiction, isn't it?
They must really be enjoying this.
Did not say that.
Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
I'm about to get that, isn't it? I'm about to get his what's so strange.
Really enjoying
I have to get
the
that.
sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die. And that is all.
And that's all it takes to finish. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Run that real quick. Run it back. If this doesn't work, we'll see, bro. We'll see how far my luck can play out.
They must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die. Just like.
No, I didn't. I did not miss. Good shot for your headshot. I'm him, bro. No, she's just stupid. I'm not even him at this level.
There's
this is
no
like
reason
a
Celeste should have
crime a
said,
9-year-old can
just like
solve.
those guys died.
Those guys?
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
And she knows the gender completely. What you gotta say about that?
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall.
Yeah.
So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
Bro.
So how did you know, Celeste?
How did you?
How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys?
Makoto is finally starting to put it together. My little sheep is growing up.
Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Yet you knew. You knew it was a dude. Double dude. What you gotta say about that, Celeste? What you gotta say? Speak up. What you laughing for?
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Oh, she knows she's losing.
Imaginations.
She's about to bring up some like random shit and start screaming.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw.
Cause you were.
Then what about the picture I took?
It was him carrying it, obviously.
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
Shut up, Celeste. So, you think somebody in a robot costume that can't even bend at the waist can carry a person that is... can straight up drag away a person that is 342 pounds? And you're telling me... Where is he? Where's Hero? What even is his name? You're telling me this guy And I 6 foot, 157 pounds. You tell me this guy can straight up carry him? That's not him. That's not him dragging him away. That's fucking the fat dude carrying him. Obviously.
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
Yes, it is, because you were knocked the fuck out.
So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
You're close? Don't hurt your brain. I can finish your statement. Don't hurt your brain.
Forgotten. You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit.
And?
Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer.
They just took a pic. He was in the suit unconscious as fuck, and you were carrying him up to the locker room. That easy.
In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
Dragged away. Hifumi. Dragged away. In the same sentence? Okay.
If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
You took the pic. What are you talking about? With your own sweaty hands, you took that pic.
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
Literally what I'm talking about. Say it.
What could you possibly mean by that?
Speak by it. Say it.
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
Because that explanation is but.
No, there is no other explanation.
Then you're done. You're done. You better write something on your tombstone because you're over. You're over. I can pick a coffin for you. You're done. That's it. Look at the angle, too. You tell me he's dragging him away at that angle? Yeah, Kyoko is the best girl. She knows everything. She has a brain.
I got it!
Obviously, I've been saying that since day one.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away.
Yeah?
I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
There you go, Makato. Use that brain. Use that main character energy.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility.
Bro! Get her bitch ass out of here.
The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit.
Yeah, get my boy Hiro out of that suit.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
Get him out.
And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther.
Obviously.
If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
I wasn't, though.
That's what happened!
Because I clicked it
You
together.
put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Yup. Start laughing. Take off the mask. That is not your accent.
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
Is it? Explain it. Tell me. Tell me why.
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Was it really?
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
What is what I was saying? So you're telling me, if he's being dragged away, why isn't he squealing like a pig, and why'd you take a pig?
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Whoa, whoa, what's with this hostility all of a sudden? What's going on? Calm down there. Whoa. No, it's not. I'll listen. I'll listen. Go ahead, speak. Speak on it. Damn. Damn. I know they're gonna do this to me. Probably
Dressed me up
contradiction.
in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across the Fumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
She's
Like
out.
I said, ridiculous.
Is it really though?
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright.
What is...
If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after.
Oh my god. Get your tongue in your mouth and shut up. No one wants to hear you. You have not made a single valid input. The only thing you've done that is actually good for this case is shut the fuck up. You can't bend it and just be stuck like that. Arms have to bend like this. That's the costume, isn't it?
No way!
It's the costume. Yeah, I couldn't bend at the waist. That's literally why I have the bullet now.
In that suit after I passed.
Then you just draped you tried to make me look
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person in there's no way
they could stand up.
Yeah, you going. Countered. You're done. You're over. Surrender at this point.
Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that.
That suit was stiff as fuck.
Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Could not bend, couldn't even look at your feet. Lego block ass suit. Look at it. Look at it.
That's right. They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
Bro, you already know what's going on, Makoto. I want her gone.
I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
To keep him straight. Oh, look at her. Oh, that's a screenshot right there. Shit, it might be in the thumbnail.
Celestia and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it.
Wait a Miku.
That's how they were able to fake that whole thing.
Yeah.
The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
But he wasn't. The ultimate Chris Lord was not to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
This is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Yeah, checkmate. You're over. Oh yeah, it's Celeste. What you laughing about? What you laughing about?
You got him.
Keep laughing.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot. What do you mean, checkmate?
Why the fuck are you looking like that? You shit your pants or something?
Celeste?
You good?
Clearly. You want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
What's the problem?
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
What does that have to do with anything? He was the accomplice. He can say anything he wants. He can say anything he wants. Yeah, Miku, I get it.
She got a fake name.
She gotta fake everything. That's not even her style.
When
He
we
barely
asked
said
him
anything.
who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not?
He was an accomplice. Who cares about his answer? Hiro was still like... He was bummed up in that locker.
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
Are you there?
In other words, Yasuhiro Hakakure!
Calm down.
Right! But my name isn't really Yasuhiro! It's actually Taro!
Your confusing statements don't
Things
make
fake,
any
her life is
sense.
fake.
You're only making things more complicated.
Them clothes fake, that hair
He
fake,
did say
hella
Yasuhiro.
extensions, everything
But are
fake.
we sure
Her
he
nails
was really
fake as
pointing
shit,
the
her
finger
story
at Hiro?
fake. She's not the ultimate gambler, she's the ultimate
Hell are
bum.
you
That's
talking about?
That's why she wants the 10
I'll burn you
mil.
alive!
The ultimate bum.
Kyoko,
The ultimate
What
broke.
do you mean by
Ultimate
that?
homeless man.
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us.
What are you talking about?
How did he refer to each of us?
Oh, right.
Think back to how did he refer to each of us?
He said people's last names. He said for serious
I
lies.
got it! That's
Did he?
right! Our last names! He called us
Oh, he
by
did.
our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
Yeah, but I don't speak to him. He's a loser.
So if
I'd rather,
Hifumi
like,
did
distance
mean to
against
say
him.
Hiro's name, he would have said his last name.
The one time I
Hagakure.
spoke to him, he pinned me against the wall and started talking about his sexual fantasies, and I was very uncomfortable.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
No,
Indecent?
please shut up.
Don't talk.
That's what I'm saying! Finally, Byakuya! Silence her!
Random chance. Now isn't
Holy
that a
shit, bro.
convenient explanation?
Love when that happens. On the same wavelength.
No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal.
Yeah,
But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
Yasuhiro wasn't it.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe she does have a fake name.
But the name
Hold
he
up.
said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Hold up. Wait a minute. We don't even know if that's her real name or not. Fucking, where even is her? Her fake ass, retarded ass name. Where is it?
Getting IT.
This name is not real one bit. I'll keep it going.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
You heard me, you ain't deaf.
To
You
think
ain't deaf.
you take your false accusation so far, I don't know
Check
whether to
your
laugh
handbook.
or spit.
Her asterisk.
Yeah, looky. Yeah, I should check her ebook. Show the ebook.
Come
Run the
on!
ebook.
Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you?
Do you truly want me to answer that question? Is that a genuine question you want me to answer? I'll continue.
Well,
Oh my god,
do
yes you do.
I?
You very much do. I'm being 100% honest, you really do.
Yeah, she does.
I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Do you?
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Pop the handbook.
So, make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up!
You do not need that many eyes, just to let you know.
My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Not your real name. Handbook. If it's Hangman's Gambit, me and my viewership already got it. The handbook. You already know what I'm looking at. You already know what I'm trying to do.
Hifumi
No, get
was
this spotless
trying to
camera out
tell
of
us
here.
something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name.
Yeah.
Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
Yep.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
Yeah,
How
what
many
is
times
it?
do I have to tell you? My name
You better not
is
scream.
Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
Why is that upside down? I can't read that.
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
For real.
I'm not pretending. It's the truth.
It's the
And
lie.
since you have no way to contradict me,
Boom!
No, that's wrong.
No way! Never say never. You've been saying impossible a lot lately. You better
That's
have
it.
some faith.
The handbook.
Have faith, Arthur. Have faith.
what?
Peep the handbook. Let a motherfucker peep the handbook.
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right?
Yeah.
Monokuma told us all about it before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Makoto, get her out of here.
She out. Let me see the
So
handbook.
all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
If it says your name, then you're innocent, don't you think?
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
Yeah, show it. Showcase it.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
This ain't modern times. This is a death game. You don't have rights in here.
Celeste,
Show it.
can you please just tell us what really happened?
No, can you please just show us your fucking handbook?
Please, just tell us.
Or you will see these hands that I hold. These hands that I own in your face.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
I know what's gonna happen.
Fine then. Let me settle.
You dead.
Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes.
Bet. Oh shit!
That'll bring everything
It's
to an
comic
end.
time! Let's get going. Closing argument. This music hits like a motherfucker. Uh-huh, they start talking, they start speaking. What is this it? What even is this? These shorts? The fuck am I looking at? That's the tarp, isn't it? Hold on.
Why Hifumi look like that?
No idea. They did bro so dirty. I know that he is dirty, but that's insane. Is he even looking like that? I don't even think that's him rolling it, isn't it?
That's him fishing the dolly.
Yeah, my fault. Brody came in on some, what's going on here? We'll see the time, won't we? Shit, what time is it? I don't know, these clocks are kinda busy. That's his watch, so that doesn't really care. That doesn't matter. Well, got knocked out. Yeah. What do the chips have to do with literally anything? Confused. And what else? Is this like another time thing? Okay, so they put the suit on. The suit was on him. They took a pic. This was him looking at his watch, and this one bro came with the hammer.
And Mondo were my bros, bro.
They really were. Except for Mondo. Mondo, he was alright. He did punch me that one time. I did not let that shit slide. So, okay, so he definitely used the hammer here. Skip the rest of the evidence and continue this way. He used the camera right there. Hammer was ready right here. Came in with the ham, smacked him over the head. Bro started laughing like he was him. Or is it that time? He was looking at his watch. It might be the time, actually. The time, and he got smacked over the head with that. Why is he looking at? He enjoyed that, too, I can tell. He enjoyed hitting him with it. Number 4 hammer, he dropped that, and he went along with his day. Yeah. Why are some of the other stuff in here? What does this have to do with anything? What's here? It's just the 3 of us. And he's like that. He came out. When he wiped the blood up, and he's... Oh. I'll pass up on that too. He splattered the blood all over himself. He also placed the hammer, I'm pretty sure. Hammer was placed, he played dead. Blah blah blah. Okay, so this one's him pushing it. He pushed it out, and he got bopped. Okay, now there's only a few left. To the beginning. What could that be? Hammer 2? Oh yeah, she was supposedly knocked out too, right? So what could this even be, okay? Nah, because he's still able in the next one. Why would it be chips? That's so, like, random. I'm confused. The backpack. I might as well just go for it. So it's obviously not him, because he's knocked out by now. You know what? Did he walk in like that? How does this comic work? So, it's top one's first. So did he walk in like this, then get bodied like that? Because the other ones just don't make sense, like chips and all that shit. It's unrelated to what's happening right now. Yeah. Because it has to be that one. But this one. What is this one? Because there's the backpack. This is unrelated. This one right here, and this one right here is unrelated. This one, and maybe the hammer. Might it be? Because he placed the hammer on himself. It could possibly be the hammer. We're gonna do this way, and we'll... if it's not this, then I don't know what it is.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Boom.
Make sure the hammers are in order.
Oh shit, I don't think I did that.
With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Yikes. That's crazy. If it's just the hammers then we're good.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him,
he did it all then. Look at this. That purple rabbit, he did it all then. He did it for the fun, he did it for the
They
giggle
drugged
shit.
him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
Yep, took the piss.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro.
Yep.
When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Okay.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
God, this music is hitting.
They called Taka to the equipment room.
Look at his watch. Rip Beast Gohan.
And that's where he
Okay.
killed him. Making
This
it
is
the
where I
scene
did.
of the
I
first
think I
murder.
got it wrong in this one, maybe. I did not. Okay, I'm
The
in the
murder
camera.
weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
Bet. Not Taka, though.
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect.
I'm my boy Taka, though.
The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room.
They decided to go
There,
off and kill
the
off
killers
Taka.
wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken.
And 2 was next.
They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story.
I did not.
For that.
The
I really
second
do.
fake incident was
Because
the
he
attack in
enjoyed
the
that
library.
shit. He was laughing.
This time,
He thought he was
they
cold
planted
for that.
Justice Hammer 2.
He was smiling and everything. He
to
loved
sell us
it.
that story.
He wasn't a victim, no.
These 2 incidents,
He would have done this by
the
himself
killers
if he
were
wanted
able
to.
to create a certain preconception in our minds
And he wanted to.
that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did.
Yep.
We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
Woo! I've
while
not
we
seen
did
Golden Hammer
that,
before.
we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office.
Uh-huh.
This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
He started playing around with
He
the
took
blood.
a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3
All it
and
took was
turned the
checking
room
his
into a
pulse to,
crime
like,
scene
do it.
in which he himself had apparently been brutally
If he
murdered.
checked his pulse, his plane would have been bumped. He would have booped it.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time.
Yep.
So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
But it was not.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi
I
once
hate
again
Hifumi,
took
man.
advantage of the
Never
situation.
liked that motherfucker.
He simply got up and made his escape.
Sakura is literally
When
the
we
best.
learned his body had disappeared,
If Sakura
we all
dies,
rushed
I'm
back
crying.
to the nurse's office.
I'm out. Nah. Sakura ain't gonna go out like that.
And once again,
Why would she?
Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for.
She's
This
literally
time,
Broly.
he snuck into the equipment room.
Sakura is not going out like that. With his
He wrapped
stinky ass.
Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository.
Then, like a good dog, he got put
That
down.
explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
He did everything. You look at him
But
dancing and
even
shit.
Hifumi didn't
Nah,
know what the
that
true killer had
solidifies
in
it.
mind for their final act.
He enjoyed the fuck out of this. He's hitting the Quan, he's doing his dance moves. Motherfucker gets whacked. As he should. As he fucking should.
All along was to kill Hifumi and get
What do you
rid
mean
of
by
the
that?
one person who could betray them.
Whatever, bro.
And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository.
I'm glad he's still down.
That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Celeste, obviously. I knew this. Got all the flowers and shit. What are you doing here? What is this? What is...
Why Hifumi is dead.
It's a good day. That eyesore is completely
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
dead. Yeah, you lost. Bad. You lost bad. It is over for you.
Lost?
Yeah, you lost. You lost.
When was the last time I was forced to utter such words?
Right
They hang
now.
heavy around my neck.
You lost.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
I swear, if you try to speed with some bullshit.
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor.
Well, I found you out.
Celestia Ludenberg.
Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
You get out.
What?
So, you finally accepted it.
You already got
I'm the
it.
kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Byakuya, shut up. That's it? C, A, damn! Ooh! Not an A! That's what I'm talking about. So she
Okay,
wasn't gonna,
Monokuma.
like, whine like a brat.
I'm ready to begin.
Finally.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
Yep. Get her out of here. Vote it.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for.
Yep.
Time to vote.
Vote it.
Okay?
I'm done waiting. Vote it.
If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
I already did. I'm waiting.
And when the votes are tallied, who will
Please
you
shut
make
up.
the right?
I don't care. Get her gone. I want to see this, and I'm going to laugh. Who would have thought? Oh wait, I did. Obviously, like shit. She was suspicious from the beginning, bro. It was obvious. Uh-huh.
Yuki.
That's what I'm talking about. Get the fuck
Honestly.
out of here. Yeah, it does suck. Whatever. No, it does not. Sound the fireworks. Get the band out. Get the band. Can you guys please stop talking?
So then,
Indeed.
Oh, the fucking computer. Of course you did. Alter ego. No wonder you fall for that shit.
Say what?
just a second.
Blah, blah, blah.
In other words,
Indeed.
I see.
Really? But do I care? No. No, not one bit. I want to see her dead.
Actually,
What?
are you okay with...
Of course she
So
said that.
then,
Mm-hmm.
Damnation! Say what?
as for me,
Oh. What?
Wow. And that fat motherfucker fell for it too.
Damnation!
Nah, I don't want to listen to him anymore. He's a loser. He's a loser, bro. Get you out of here. Get you out of here.
Completely unforgivable!
Whoa!
most...
Get him really out of here.
He fell for it.
You full on fell for it.
Indeed.
You begged for it. Oh, shut up.
Completely
Honestly,
Don't be so gullible.
I will save her!
Dude, I can tell you that, like, the sun is orange. The sun is going to implode into a green, vibrant fucking moon, and you believe it. I could tell you the sky is a god named Atsuhaha, and you believe that shit. Please get out of here. I do not want to see you anymore. Please leave. I'm glad he's gone. Gullible
He's
ass.
a guy.
Yeah, I know. I know it's a dude. Shit, I knew. That guy was a guy. Shit. I looked at him once and I knew that was a man. I knew this was a dude, this was a guy. It took one look and I was like, that is a guy.
I see.
indeed.
Don't
Yeah, I was gonna
use
do
what
his name.
I love you.
Yeah, he was straight for it. He was straight for it.
But
Makes sense, but still an asshole. Hero's the ultimate plug god, like, obviously. Obviously, I'm gonna defend dude with my life. Now, if you were to say, put Toko in that suit and frame her, then I would not be compelled.
Well,
Toko's the... no. Once she's gone, I want him gone and Toko gone. Those two I want gone. As fuck. He's still gonna commit the next murder too.
Are you okay with this?
Is it really simple? Uh-huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of losing interest actually, so can you just go on and... I already know what happened. So, punishment time! Punishment time!
Well,
Don't be mean!
Punishment time! Yeah,
Why?
what is she on about?
What the heck?
We already know what's happening. Of course she did it for money. Talking for bread.
But...
Whatever.
You little bitch!
Who the fuck are you talking to? Nah, get her gone. 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 You ruined it. I don't care about your shitty little dream. You are disgusting. You're out. I don't care. I literally do not care. Call me a little bitch. Get your ass out of here.
there is nothing to be done.
Get out.
Just the worst.
Monokuma, get down here. Kill her.
Do you understand?
If she keeps talking to me, I will whip out my gold gun and cap her myself. I will pull out my gun and cap her myself. I will literally do this. If only I had bullets. If only I had bullets. There's one in the chamber, though. There's one in the chamber, I can tell you that. There is one in the chamber. I'm keeping this shit forever. I'm staying strapped. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that.
What?
Please get her out.
Yes, indeed.
Celestia, over. Get out.
Thrills, chills,
Let's go! Whoa!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Yeah! Get it done, Monokuma.
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
Shut up, Celeste. No one likes her.
What? Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
I don't care.
Which is why, actually, well then, perhaps we'll meet again.
No, I hope you don't.
Her execution is also lame. Yep. But at least she's dead. Burn. Yes.
I'm quite disappointed, but Mondo got churned into butter, and all she gets is a witch burn trial? At least he's dead, at least. Fuck. She gets rammed by a truck too, so she can't even feel the pain? That's bullshit right there. Why would you ever do that? You could've just let her burn, let me hear her screams, would've been enough. But the truck? Whatever. Whatever, Monokuma.
Mondo butter.
That Mondo butter was the best, though. That shit was amazing.
Extreme!
Mondo butter? I eat that shit. I eat Mondo butter with
What
everything.
are you gonna do?
That shit was amazing. Immaculate. That butter is as thick as his hair.
Let me out of here!
You're crying again? Calm the fuck down.
Too bad.
Are we really? Our Mondo butter hit, I'm not gonna lie. His death was the coolest one so far. Common delicacy. What, the key?
Hey! Hey!
I don't know. How about you mind your business?
Hate that Mondo died.
What?
Yeah, the way Mondo did it was crazy though.
So then,
And Byakuya like came in and tried to make some freak shit.
you...
Freaky motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Ooh!
Monica,
Hey.
please shut up. Oh damn!
Ooh! How exciting!
This music is hitting. Hold up. Shut up, Monokuma. Why is he such a freaky bastard? Can you please stop? We're in high school, bro. I don't know.
Hello.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well?
Yeah, I will. No one is going to be calling your name.
See ya later!
Yeah. That is the only time I was happy to call your name, was to kill that motherfucker. Despair? Not a sing. I'm not even despaired right now. I'm happy. I'm cheered. I'm great right now. I feel amazing. My morale is up. Get her a room. Oh, locker.
Hey,
Indeed.
Well, let's go check it.
Much hope.
Let's go peep it. My hope was restored when she died. But it kind of depletes when I see Byakuya and Toko speaking to me. I want them dead too. Then no one will be talking shit.
Hey,
Later.
What?
Please shut up.
so...
I'm tired of you. You have a few more snarky remarks, and you're out. Alright?
Come on.
That's all you have. No, shut up.
What?
You? Yeah, me. Okay, don't beg. Fuck, Makaso. Why are you're such a bitch, Makaso?
Goodbye.
Begging to the opposition is crazy. Makaso, how many times do you think hold
well
out?
then.
I have a list.
Yo!
Not only do you get punched in the face, but you get punked out by Byakuya. Shut the fuck up, you know. Don't even make it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, later. Yeah, later. God
Shall
damn.
we go?
A lot of nitwits left, though. A lot of dumb ones. Just a lot of the dumb ones.
So then,
Actually, Mondo was one of the dumbest, so he's out. The laptop. What up? Yeah, it's really been a while. By the way, about 3 people is dead. 3 people are dead as hell. Just to let you know. Just a little update. Well, you shouldn't have done that. Got it. Got it. Speak your mind. Yeah, what are you doing? You disappear like every case.
you...
Yeah.
However, what?
Nami, like, I'm not worried, not one bit. I'm not worried, not one bit. I mean, I don't really care. If she goes missing, I wouldn't really care about it. It is what it is, champ. It is what it is.
Indeed.
I'm gonna get out of here victorious. Not a single crime will go unsolved.
What?
Alright, Makaso, you can stop with this cheesy shit. This corn doggy ass shit. I don't want to hear all this. I believe in you! Like, shut up, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. This corn dog shit. Keep going.
It's true.
John, you gonna tell me the truth then?
That's fine. The other two.
Can't wait to play the second one. But I have to thug out the first one, though. You see what? What am I supposed to see? Some Darman shit? You see? What? You're not gonna tell me? You're just gonna say it blew your mind? You're not. I control you, Makato. You're not even gonna tell me? What are you on about? Where are we? And why is it midnight?
Correct.
The executions in this one are so lame.
Really are. Shit, Mondo Butter was the only one I found interesting. That shit was funny. But her being burned at the stake and them just like sending a fire truck straight crashing into her. And the baseball player just getting pummeled with baseballs. I mean, that was a nice opener, but... Oh no. Oh shit, I'm roaming at night?
Yeah, the one in V3 is so good.
I'm gonna play that one. What am I supposed to be looking for this? I've looked in here a lot. Is that a false door? What is that? It looks like a door, dude. Press on it. Gushunk, yeah. Fell through. Damn, you hit your ass that hard? Are you okay? Okay, first off, what is this place? Uh-huh. A secret
Correct.
compartment. What about it?
Is the floor okay?
Is the floor okay, for real? Is Makaso okay? This is full concrete. What are these files for? Yeah, somebody painfully fall down here. Fucking Humpty Dumpty fell down here. He's dead as hell. I'm glad he is. Possibly it's what? Read it. You must not leave. Who wrote this? Hero? Never seen handwriting this good. What do you mean? Deja vu? What are you talking about? What? What you on about? Of course you can't. So why even bring it up at that point? What? Say something. What the fuck? Who was that, Mr. Sumo? Was that a sumo wrestler in the back? What the fuck? Who was that? And then darkness. Yeah, you got your ass whooped. It's the Mondo event all over again. You got your ass whooped.
WTF, I don't remember that.
Fuck you mean you don't remember? Why bring it up then? Just at that point, they took everything. All the files are gone. Everything's gone. They even wiped up the dust. Look at that. Yep. All gone. Should have stuffed that note in your pants like Himflamidate, or whatever the fuck his name is, or whatever, how you say it. I'm not even say his name is Rotund. Humpty Dumpty is his name now. Big Turkey is his name. He doesn't deserve the honor for me calling him by his name. Yeah, go home. Just go home. I can see perfectly, so... On some cyberpunk shit, give me some control. What am I hearing? Hold up. Are those footsteps? Yo, is Turkey back from the grave? What am I hearing? What am I hearing? What is that? Obviously can't be nothing. Check it out. What's in here? What's in there? What are you hearing? Can I see? Can I please see? Can I fucking see? What the hell? Broly? Not the cheek shot. That's crazy. The cheek shot is insane. Yo, they are boxing it out. She's going to destroy the entire planet. Yo, they are boxing.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what is it?
How dare you defy me?
Broly is angry.
This wasn't part of the deal!
What kind of deal did they have?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
Yo.
I've made my decision.
She's going ham.
I'm going to resist you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Box him up, Broly.
But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right?
Box him up, Broly.
You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What are you holding hostage? Yikes. Her family's well-being? That's what he held hostage. I don't know what I'm hearing either, Makato. Could it be what? She's a spy? Seems like it, bro. Next generation. The end. Damn, down to 7 is crazy. To be continued. Yeah. It is to be continued. Yeah, because I'm stopping it here.